Well, hi everybody. I've been incarcerated this weekend under house arrest because I caught COVID. It's still out there. It's actually my second round, so it's going a lot smoother this time. I'm triple vaxxed, so triple vaxxed and had it before, so it's a lot gentler this time. It's just more annoying that I'm under house arrest, as it were, until the symptoms clear up. Luckily, I do have a project to try and keep me a bit busy. A project for which I do not have the correct tools, in fact. So I have to get a little creative here. But my project is that I picked up one of these from Michael's. So, of course, it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's Halloween season, and part of Halloween season is Michael's selling various decorations. And one of the things we're selling are these little various caged critters. So you can get like a caged skeleton bat and a caged scarab beetle. But what I wanted was this caged man-eating plant, this Audrey 2, because it actually scales kind of perfect with Universal Monster figures. And so I thought, this will be a cute little like shelf diorama accessory for my Universal Monster collection. So, but that said, it's a little. Let's see if I can adjust this. You can see a little bit better. So it's a little, shoddily done though. It is Michael's. They're like, oh, it's just a seasonal decoration, whatever. We can just do a slapdash job. Um, and it'll be fine, right? Who cares? Um, who goes to Michael's, right? So I want to fix this guy up a bit, see what I can do to make him look a little better. This project will probably extend to beyond my incarceration, but we'll see. Um, but now the first thing I need to do to fix Audrey up here is figure out what to do up here. So I already played with this. There was a hook on the top of here, the idea being to hang it, and I didn't want that hook there. I just wanted this to sit on the ground. So I tried to, put a screwdriver on the screw that was holding it in and twist, and it twisted off the hook, but didn't take out the screw at all. And the one tool I don't have is like a pair of snips that I can use to um, like either take off this piece or take off down here or something like that. So I'm gonna try and get creative. I was thinking I might add just a big blob of like hot glue up here, and then I'll come back and like spray paint the whole cage black. You can deconstruct this thing, so take this thing apart and paint up the plant to look a little better. Um, Spread out the moss on the ground a little bit better, so you don't have this big metal um, disc sort of visible in there that the plant is sitting on, and just fix it up to look a little bit better so it can fit in with the Universal Monster collection. So let's get rolling on that project, then, shall we? All right, so my incarceration has ended. Hooray. I'm no longer COVID positive. And I managed to finish my project with little fits and starts. Um, I didn't bother to record most of it because it wasn't really that interesting. It's just me painting stuff. But here we go. I actually finished my little dude here. So I did do what I said I was going to do and get a little glob of hot glue up there. If I want to get this a little closer to the camera is Matt Berryism. Um, yeah, a little glob of hot glue there. Try and cover it and just make it look a little better. Not great. I still would have preferred to take out the screw altogether, but that just wasn't going to happen. Instead of painting it black, I actually spray painted the cage. So I removed the cage because you can just you can like pick those up and take those off. Um, I removed the cage, spray painted it with a base of Tamiya Silver Leaf, and then I used Artist Acrylics of metallic black and a metallic bronze to darken it a bit, give it a bit of a rusty sort of look going on there, and that worked out fine. For the actual plant in there, careful, don't get your fingers in there. Yeah, I basically I shaved off a lot of the moss, and then um, I just had some paste and put down some extra moss around the guy there after I finished painting him up. I also picked up these little skeletons at Michael's and just broke them apart and glued in those guys there. So somebody's not been cleaning the cage. Wednesday, where have you been? Have you been neglecting your chores? And then, of course, painted up the man-eating plant himself, which I've more or less followed the color scheme of the actual thing as Michael's painted it, just made it better. So I tried to, in the mouth there, which the light isn't very good. The light isn't very good, but I did try sort of a mix of red and oh, there we go. Actually, see it in there now. So it's a mix of red and purple in there. To get kind of plantish thing, mentally going off of Audrey 2 from Little Shop of Horrors, the 1980s version. Brilliant version by Howard Ashman. Um, the plant part using a few different shades of green, both from my RPG model paints and artist acrylics, to add, give it some more color variety in there and add in some of the veining in there. You can see some of the darker green veins in there, have the leaves and stuff. Just paint it all up, try and make it look just a little bit better so that it fits in better with my Universal Monsters. And this is the finished product. And overall, I do like it. I mean, the plant is great. It's nice. It's awesome to have just a little caged plant here in lieu of NECA ever getting around to making an actual Audrey 2 figure. I would buy that in a heartbeat and toss this one in the garbage. But in lieu of NECA actually doing that, um, gotta do it myself, as it were, with this base of this. I mean, it's a great sculpt. It's a great sculpt that Michaels came up with. It's just painting it up so it's a little less slapdash and whatever, making it look a little bit nicer, and it looks great with the monsters. If I ever want to change out the cage, I mean, I do still have a little bit of opportunity because from Michaels, this was the only one that sold out. The other ones where it's like a beetle or the skeleton bat in the cage, those ones are left. There's plenty of those around. So if I want to just get a new cage, either to try taking off the hook again or just leaving the hook and hanging it in the diorama, like he's been caged up somewhere, he's like hanging in the cage. I still have that option of doing that, and I can just take out the base here and switch that out. We'll see. We'll see if I feel like doing that or just leaving it as it is, because I do like this, and I think it was great for Michaels to put this thing out, and as just a bit of fun painting it up and stuff, and now it's a great diorama piece. So I guess the next part is the funny photos, right? So let's do that.